What's up, everybody? It's your boy Luna Silver right here on YouTube. My last video I posted on here, I told y'all I was gonna make an E3 video, right? So yeah. So instead of just doing Nintendo, I have a few points of interest when it comes to E3. So what I'm going to do is this. So bear with me. Okay. E3 is going to be like this for me this year. Okay. It's going to be Microsoft. I don't care about EA. EA press conference come out the same day that I have to work. So I'm going to say screw EA. They don't really do nothing for the Switch anyway. Okay, let me be honest about that. So let me go ahead and just let's go ahead and tell you what EA is going to have for Switch. FIFA, bam, done with EA. No point in talking about them. So when it comes to Microsoft, Bethesda, somehow Bethesda hooked me with their multitude of games. Like they don't have boring press conference, but they do have a unique press conference, and I say that. So Bethesda, Ubisoft, I always watches Ubisoft. They either it's bad or good. I always end up finding a game I like from them. Either it's Rayman, Assassin's Creed, or heck, something collaboration with Nintendo, something like that. I'm getting tired. So, yeah. And then you already know who's next after that. Nintendo. Sony's not going to be there this year, so I don't have nothing to sleep. So I don't have nothing to put me to sleep this year. That's something about me and Sony, about how I always roll through the E3 and stuff like that. So yeah, so Sony not being there this year. Sony has E3s have been, holy crap, that was amazing E3. And then next year just until it disappeared. It just dwindled until it disappeared. Like literally, like they don't have an E3 press conference, and since Death Stranding is being announced pretty soon, they automatically want E3. No, it doesn't work like that. But they do have some games of interest that I am interested in. Sony, when it came to Sony's E3 conference last year, it was all about Spider-Man and Ghost of Tsushima for me. You know, and even though they didn't have this game at their conference, it was about Dragon Quest XI, which I did not buy only because they announced a Switch version was going to be coming pretty soon. I was going to announce it, but with how that's how I was going to announce it. I don't have that kind of power, but I did say I was going to buy it. But after the Switch version got announced, and after they told us all that amazing stuff, I scratched that plan. I had the plan to buy the same day as Kingdom Hearts, my boys, and I said I'm gonna wait a little bit longer and let me see what they're gonna talk about when it came to Dragon Quest XI. But phew, I'm so glad I waited on that game. But they didn't have it at their press conference. They decided to focus on 4 games, I believe. But so anywho, yeah, this year's E3 is going to be a little slimmer than last year, man. I really hate the fact that Sony did skip instead of Cam or something. I mean, even if it was just Little Planet 10 and not 20, I would have been on it. I would have been at least talking about it. And Ghost of Tsushima just to lighten up the day. I would have been right on it, but it's going to be like a little meaty performance from Microsoft and Nintendo. Those two are gonna have to be the mainstays and the main attraction for E3. So I got Bethesda, Ubisoft, and I guess Square Enix, because some people have been talking about they could reveal more of the Avengers project, which I am excited as heck for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and then I have the Avenger project to look forward to. Yeah. Me and Capcom, even though Capcom's going to have their games spread between Microsoft, and I'm not going to include Nintendo because it don't look like they want to include Nintendo with nothing new these days. They want to just give everything to the Unreal Engine, the Resident Evil engine. Just keep it rolling with that. So I'm not going to bring the Nintendo Switch into it because I know Capcom is not going to include the Nintendo Switch into the plan. So anywho, I'm going to say Microsoft may be Capcom's hit stage for this year. They're going to be the one announcing all the content unless Capcom comes out their butthole and say, hey, we're having a press conference. And so such. Sega, they're pretty much done for the year. They don't release Sonic. They don't have nothing else to show us. They don't have nothing else to show us unless they want to tease that new Sonic game that they had the balls to say, oh, we got this in development now. But that's about it. So, yeah. When it comes to E3, E3 is going to be pretty dang on slim this year. And I'm so sorry to say that. However, I am working with my internet provider. I am working with my computer to help me stream my games a little bit better because I do want to do a talk and play along with the press conferences and stuff like this year. I'm not going to make any promises about it happening, but I do want to try a little bit better to present to you some news. I think one year I streamed Star Wars Battlefront 1. I think I streamed Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Wii U 1 year. But yeah, so let's make E3 a little bit interesting this year. It's really lacking this year without Sony. I admit it's going to be hard to say, man. I'm throwing EA under the bus because most likely it's going to be it's going to be NBA Live, Madden, the disaster of a Star Wars game that they're trying to put out before the movie, something Battlefront related, and then you have FIFA. So yeah, it's your boy Corona Silver. I'm tired. I will work on my Pokemon video. I have it recorded for you guys. I'll work on it tonight and post it in the morning. But look out for my stream of videos, or I might do a stream. I'm just telling you what to look out for. A stream of videos talking about the press conference, or a talk and play. So yeah, it's your boy Kahuna Silver signing out. Sleepy. Good night.